best friends, it's your girl Krista Adama, blogger of KristaAdama.com, as well as founder of the best friend ever, Millennial Influence. So definitely check out those websites, millennialinfluence.co as well as KristaAdama.com. So you guys already know what this video is about. I came here just to talk about my 1 year plant-based journey. 1 year, your girl has not eaten meat or dairy for like a year. To be exact, it's actually a year and a month. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance now. You're plant-based. You're plant-based. Ay, do your dance. Ay, plant-based. Ay, plant-based. Ooh, 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 ooh. Plant-based. Oh God, that's right. You guys, shh, don't tell my parents. But about that dance, by the way. But I'm just so happy that I made a year, and I just want to talk to you about my journey, about I had different phases in this journey, and if I'm actually going to continue being plant-based. We will see. Okay, so basically I started this plant-based journey because I didn't like the way I looked. I looked at myself and I said, Crystal, what have you done to your body? Like, I couldn't even recognize myself. I was like, well, who is this? So I said, I did everything in the book. I have not became plant-based. I haven't, like, you know, cut out meat. Let me try that. And that is exactly what I did. And that weight loss journey was really well with the plant-based journey. It was so good. Like, it was just really, really so good. But when you start being like, I guess very on top of what you're eating, and you become really lax off, and that's when the trouble starts coming on and you start gaining the weight back and stuff like that. But what I noticed is that when you're plant-based, it's just best for you to make your own food. There are so many recipes on Instagrams, on YouTube, on Pinterest. There's so many resources for you to try different food. So like, you can literally eat whatever you want. Like, literally at the beginning, I was making so many different things, and I was making it because I was like, you know what, I want to try it. I don't want to just eat one type of food, and I really enjoyed it. But I really do feel like what hurt me, and not hurt me in terms of like eating meat or drinking milk, but like gaining some of the weight back, is because I have a stressor, which is being in university, but I did graduate. So I guess that's not an excuse on why I need to really get my life, but really not planning accordingly. If you know you're plant-based, if you know you're not going to be home for a period of time, you know you can pack your food, but you don't do it. And that's what hurt me. So if you're plant-based, I would really advise you to meal plan. I know some areas, like if you live in the north side of Chicago, or if you live in LA, they may have more vegan spots, but where I live, they really don't have a lot of vegan spots. The only vegan spot that they really have is like where I live is like Chipotle, and you can make your food to be plant-based and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But other than that, this journey, like at first, it was never really hard to stop eating meat. It was really never that hard to stop eating seafood or drinking milk, especially eggs. I never liked eggs, so I probably would never like eat eggs. So it wasn't really like hard to like not eat meat or not eat all these other things. The only hard thing about it is that I do live in a house with people that are not also plant-based, so you smell different smells. But I feel like if I was living in my own place and was in control of what foods were in the house, it would definitely be so easy. But it's harder because you do have people who live in the house who also eat meat and stuff like that. Other than that, this year has gone by pretty quickly. I can't believe it's a year and 1 month. I am so glad that I started this journey. Do I think I can continue it? Before, when I was probably 7 or 8, 9 months into this journey, I was like, you know what, I feel like this can be a lifelong lesson. I can do this for the rest of my life. I can do it. But now that I've hit a year, I'm like, I'm not allergic to these types of food. If I want to eat it, then I can do so if I want to. But there are literally so many substitutes that I don't have to eat. Like, for example, ice cream. I could just get dairy-free ice cream. I don't really like milk. Cheese, I wasn't really a big fan of cheese, but when I do get pizza, I don't get cheese on it. Also, I do have to say, okay, so when I tried to like retract back to like eating meat or whatever, not eating meat because I never tried to eat meat, but when I ate one pizza, a square pizza that had cheese on it, I tried to eat it because I'm like, you know what, I don't think I want to do this. But literally, it tasted so nasty. I don't know if it was the pizza. And even I ate some pizza yesterday without cheese, and I tried to dip it in like it's buttery garlic. It was so nasty. I'm like, I don't know if it's nasty because I haven't eaten cheese in a long time, but it was so nasty. I literally threw the whole tube, the 2 tubes of sauce that I got away, because I'm like, this is so nasty. Like, is it the cheese that's nasty? And I'm like, you know what, that's good that I don't have a taste for it anymore, because as we know, dairy is not the best form. We know that the healthiest type of food group or food diet that you can eat is a plant-based diet. So the fact that my body is like, Krista, don't even try eating cheese, that's also really good for me as well. But it's just, child, it was just so nasty. So I was just like, you know what, and I didn't eat anymore. But this plant-based journey, I can do it. I feel like if I do eat meat, I know that I don't have to have it in every meal. I feel like what society tells us is that with every meal we're supposed to have dairy, we're supposed to have meat. If you don't have it, you're weird. But what I learned is that you don't need meat to eat a meal. You can eat a perfectly yummy, just awesome meal without meat or dairy. And yeah, so basically, what will I continue this plant-based lifestyle? Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to say, you know what, I'm not going to ever eat meat again, because I probably will. And also, I'm also probably going to try eating meat for the first time on camera with you guys, my best friends. Isn't that something? Like, it's like I want to eat it, but I'm scared. I'm like, how's my body gonna react to it? Am I gonna be fine? Like, what's going on? It's like I want to try. I just want to like try a chicken meal, and then I promise you I'll go back to plant-based. Like, I don't know is that bad? I don't know, but I know that if I do it, not if, but when I do it, it's gonna be on camera and you guys will see it. But that's basically my thought process with being plant-based. Do I advise people to go plant-based? Yes, I do. It's an awesome diet. It's an awesome way to live. Your body will love you for it. Your body will definitely love you if you switch to plant-based. Like in the first week, I was happy. Like, it's just, your body will love you, child. Your body will love you. But you know, I feel like don't stress yourself out, especially if you're not allergic to it. Child, eat it if you want to. If you don't want to, that's your problem. If you don't eat it, that's your problem. All in all, do what is best for you. Do what's best for your body. If dairy and meat is causing you problems, take it out of your diet. Take it out of your diet. Best friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm so glad you stayed tuned to it. I'm so glad that you listened to it. I hope that this helped you, gave you some insight on my plant-based journey. I don't hate the plant-based journey. I actually love it. I love it, but I'm not going to completely remove myself from meat. Or maybe I will. I don't know. But for now, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat it because I don't have no desire to eat it. So, yeah, I'm actually hungry, and I'm probably going to go to Chipotle and get some food. So bye, best friends. Plant-based food, of course. Bye, best friends.